Hello, first grade students. This is Mr. Begay. It is Thursday, February 4th, 2021. We are going to continue with our reading lesson. As always, we're going to start off with our letter sounds. The cursor is now moving onto the screen. As you can see, the word here says sounds. We're going to come here to this first letter and make this sound. Boys and girls, say what letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say ha. Say ha. What's the letter sound? What's the letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say zzz. Say zzz. What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say k. Say k. What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say ya. Say ya. What's the letter sound? What's the letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, remember when there's an arrow on top of the letter, we're just going to say the letter name. Boys and girls, say Y. Say Y. What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say Say What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say P. Say P. What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say I. Say I. What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say ah. Say ah. What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, there's an arrow on top of this letter, therefore we're just going to say the letter name. Boys and girls, say I. I. What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, say ah. Ah. What letter sound? What letter sound again? Now, boys and girls, keep looking at your screen as we're going to do sound out first. We're going to sound this out together and then you're going to say the word fast. Ready? Here we go. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Ride. Ride. What's the word? What's the word again? Ride. Now, let's come here to this word. Let's sound this out together. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Asked. Asked. What's the word? What's the word again? Fast. Fast. Now, keep your eyes on your screen. Now, boys and girls, we're going to read the fast way first. You're going to repeat after Mr. Begay. Let's start up here at this first word. Boys and girls, say horse. Horse. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say better. Better. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say funny. Funny. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say cow. Cow. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say stopped. Stopped. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say helped. Helped. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say played. Played. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say boy. Boy. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, keep looking at your screen, boys and girls, as we are coming to our next slide here. Now, we're going to sound this out first again, and then we're going to say the word the fast way. Ready? Here we go. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Try. Try. What's the word? What's the word again? Try. Now let's come here, let's sound this out together. Repeat after Mr. Begay. I. What's the word? What's the word again? Fly. Fly. Now, we're going to read these words the fast way again. Repeat after Mr. Begay. We're going to start up here at this top row. Boys and girls, say crying. Crying. What's the word? What's the word again? Boys and girls, say trying. Trying. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say where. Where. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say there. There. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say when. When. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say them. Them. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say liked. Liked. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, say stay. Stay. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, look at your screen as we are going to do last part, first part. Now, we're going to sound this out together, okay? Here we go. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Reek. 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 Now, let's make this letter sound. K. 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 Now, boys and girls, as you can see, we're going to put this first letter up here now. This word is going to come back here. We're going to put these together now. Let's sound it out. Here we go. Cra-eek. Cra-eek. What's the word? What's the word again? Creek. Creek. Okay, now, here we go now. We're going to sound this out, and then we're going to listen. Okay, let's do this first. Boys and girls, say touch. Touch. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, let's sound it out together. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Touch. Touch. Your turn to sound it out. Go. Again. What's the word? What's the word again? Now, boys and girls, keep your eyes on your screen as we are coming upon our reading story for today. Repeat after Mr. Begay, and you're going to have a chance to read these sentences also on your own. Ready? Here we go. We are coming to our title of the story. Boys and girls, repeat after Mr. Begay. The Cowboy and the Cow. Let's read it again. The Cowboy and the Cow. Your turn to read. Go. Read it again. Go. Now, boys and girls, what's this story going to be about? What's this story going to be about? The cowboy and the cow. Good job. Now, boys and girls, what do cowboys usually ride on? What do cowboys usually ride on? Horses. Okay? But our title says the cowboy and the cow. Now, let's come here to this first paragraph and let's read it together. Ready? Here we go. Repeat after Mr. Begay. A cowboy was sad. Let's read it again. A cowboy was sad. Your turn to read. Go. Again. Now, let's come here to this second sentence. Ready? Repeat after Mr. Begay. He did not have a horse. Let's read it again. He did not have a horse. Your turn to read. Go. Read it again. Now, boys and girls, why was this cowboy sad? Why was the cowboy sad? Good job, because he did not have a horse. That's why he was sad. Now, let's keep reading, boys and girls. Repeat after Mr. Begay. The other cowboys said, "Ho, ho, that funny cowboy has no horse." Let's read it again. The other cowboys said, "Ho, ho, that funny cowboy has no horse." Now let's come right here. Let's read it again together. Ready? Let's come right here. A cow came up to the cowboy. Let's read it again. A cow came up to the cowboy. Your turn to read. Go. Read it again. Go. Now let's continue on. Repeat after Mr. Begay. The cow said, "If you are a cowboy, you need a cow." Let's read it again. The cow said, "If you are a cowboy, you need a cow." Your turn to read, boys and girls. Go. One more time. Read. Now let's continue on. Repeat after Mr. Begay. I am a cow. Let's read it again. I am a cow. Your turn to read. Go. Again, read. Now, boys and girls, let's come on to this next sentence. Repeat after Mr. Begay. The cowboy said, "Do not be funny." Let's read it again. The cowboy said, "Do not be funny." Your turn to read. Go. Again, read. Now, let's come here to this next sentence. Ready, boys and girls? Repeat after Mr. Begay. Cowboys do not ride on cows. Let's read it again. Cowboys do not ride on cows. Your turn to read. Go. One more time, read. Go. Now, let's come here to this next sentence. Ready, boys and girls? Here we go. Read with Mr. Begay. The cow said, "But I can run as fast as a horse." Let's read it again. The cow said, but I can run as fast as a horse. Your turn to read. Ready? Go. Again, read it. Now, boys and girls, let's come down here to this next sentence. Ready? Let's read this part. Ready? And I can jump better than a horse. Let's read it again. And I can jump better than a horse. Your turn to read. Go. Your turn to read again. Go. Now, boys and girls, do you think the cow can really jump better than a horse? Do you think the cow can really jump better than a horse? We'll see, okay? Let's keep reading. Let's come to this next slide. Ready, boys and girls? Repeat after Mr. Begay. The cowboy said, I will give you a try, but I will feel very funny riding on a cow. Let's read it again. The cowboy said, I will give you a try, but I will feel very funny riding on a cow. Your turn to read. Go. Okay, read it again. Go. Now, let's keep reading, boys and girls. Here we go. Repeat after Mr. Begay. So, the cowboy got on the cow. Let's read it again. So, the cowboy got on the cow. Your turn to read. Go. Read it again. Go. Now, boys and girls, is the cowboy going to give the cow a try? Is the cowboy going to give the cow a try? Yes, he is, because it says right here, so the cowboy got on the cow. Since the cowboy got on the cow, he is going to give the cow a try. Now, let's come down here, let's read on and see what happens. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Then the other cowboys came up the road. Let's read it again. Then the other cowboys came up the road. Your turn to read. Go. Again, read. Now, boys and girls, here we go. Repeat after Mr. Begay. Ho, ho, they said. Look at that funny cowboy. Let's read it again. Ho, ho, they said. Look at that funny cowboy. Your turn to read. Go. Read it again. Go. Now, boys and girls, why did the other cowboys make fun of him? Why do you think the other cowboys made fun of him? Good job. Okay, let's keep reading. We're almost done. We have one more sentence to complete. Repeat after Mr. Begay. He is trying to ride a cow. Let's read it again. He is trying to ride a cow. Your turn to read. Go. Read it again. Go. Good job. Now, boys and girls, this last word says stop. Say stop. Now, boys and girls, is this the end of the story? No, because this does not say the end. All it says is stop. Therefore, boys and girls, next time we'll read more about the cowboy and the cow. Now, boys and girls, I want you to get a paper and pencil. Get a paper and pencil. Here is your homework on your screen. I want you to copy down number 1, number 2, and number 3. I want you to read these sentences, and I want you to give me the answers here. These answers are in the story that we just read on this slide and this slide. If you forgot, rewind the video and reread the story with Mr. Begay again. Once you are done with 1, 2, and 3, I want you to write your letter sounds here. You're going to say your sounds when you go across. S, t, f, l, I. Once you're done, I just want you to write them 3 times each. Once you're done, you're going to come down here. I want you to copy down this sentence. Once you're done with it, I want you to read it. Once you're done reading it, I want you to copy down again numbers 1 and 2 and give me the answers here. Your answers are going to be in this short paragraph here. And once you're done with that, you're going to look here at this picture. This picture is going to help you with these answers here. You're going to copy down number 1 and number 2. I want you to give me those letter sounds that make up that first sound there. Okay, you have to read that first and you have to look at this picture to find the answers, okay? Once you are done, make sure you put your homework in a folder because you are going to return that on Friday. Go ahead and continue on with your homework and go ahead and pause the screen right here as Mr. Begay is going to log off in about another 15 seconds.